Namaskar and welcome. I am Dr. Omkar Deshpande and we are presenting this series on coronavirus COVID-19 to make scientific medical information available to all of you in simple language. This episode is about COVID-19, getting to know our enemy. We shall learn about what is coronavirus and COVID-19, what is a pandemic and what are the symptoms of this disease. Now when seen under an electron microscope, it looks like there is a circular crown or a corona around the head. And that is why, like a crown over a king's head, and that is why it is called as coronavirus. Now this virus contains only RNA, it does not contain DNA. There are many subtypes of coronavirus. Some of them do not cause any disease, some of them cause simple cold and fever, some of them cause serious infections. Of COVID-19 is a subtype of coronavirus that can cause serious infections. So what is this new coronavirus? It is new because before 2019, nobody had been infected with this virus. We had not seen this virus. However, a similar virus is found in animals like bats and pangolins. And COVID-19 is also similar to a virus called as the SARS, which had caused disease in 2003-2004. This COVID-19 was first discovered when 40-50 people working in a fish market in Wuhan in central China in November-December had severe cough, cold and pneumonia symptoms. Now the Chinese doctors, they did research on the virus, and then the government of China declared it that this is a dangerous virus and then informed the world. The disease spread to South Korea, Japan, and then by February spread to all the major countries in the world, and the World Health Organization or the WHO declared it as a serious disease or a pandemic on 11th of March 2020. This virus spread to India from people who probably got the infection abroad, either in China or in Europe or in the Middle East, and then returned to India. Why does this COVID-19 virus spread so fast all over the world? Firstly, it can attach faster and more effectively to the cells of the human respiratory tract, so infection is very fast. It is also able to survive better and can infect more people, and as we all know, air travel has become cheaper, easy, common. So a lot of people are traveling, so infections are spreading from one place to the other. How does this spread? Is by droplet infection. So when an infected person coughs or sneezes, thousands of tiny droplets containing viruses spread out all around, especially in an area between 3 to 6 feet from the person who is coughing out. Now if another person walks into that area or is standing close by, when that person will breathe, in the breath of that person, the cough or sneeze droplets will enter, and thereby the virus can enter inside the breath of that person and infect them. Or maybe if the cough or sneeze tiny droplets fall on the hand of another person and that person takes the hand near his mouth, then the virus can spread to the other person. We all of us have a habit of touching our face, nose, everywhere at least 100-200 times a day. It can also spread when one touches a contaminated surface. So someone has coughed, that contamination has fallen on something, and then another person touches that thing and takes his hand near the mouth, the virus can spread that way also. It is currently under speculation whether it can spread through urine, blood and stools or through touching infected objects or fomites. But right now I think let us not panic and not overthink until we know the real truth. So droplet infection and being close are probably the most important causes that we should know. Symptoms. Now 40 to 50% infected will have absolutely no symptoms. Most of the people will have mild symptoms. Some symptoms are fever, dry cough, fatigue, sputum production, loss of the ability to smell good or bad, shortness of breath, headache, and not every cold and not every cough cold is COVID-19, so don't panic. Not every cough cold is COVID-19. Don't panic. Who is at risk for this COVID infection? Simply put, foreign return people or his or her family, friends and close contacts in the beginning, but now doctors, nurses, healthcare workers treating COVID patients, and we should accept that now it has started to spread all over the country and we are almost in stage 3 now. So everyone can be suspected, can have disease if we do not practice social distancing. Now, when this COVID-19 infects, how does it spread? For the first 14 days, the virus will enter the body, grow and reproduce. Till that time, the person usually is healthy but can become ill after 5 to 7 days. The gap is called as incubation period, and in these 14 days, the person can actively spread disease. Now, if you get infected or exposed to a positive person or a suspected person, don't panic. Mostly you may not get disease. If you get disease, it will be a mild disease. The chances of severe infection are about 10%. The chances that you may die are about 3 to 5%. So think of it in a positive way. 90% of the times you are going to be fine. In the next episode, we shall discuss some severe symptoms of COVID-19 and laboratory testing for the disease. We hope that this was simple and useful information for you. For more videos, please keep watching and share this with friends and relatives. Namaskar. Thank you. Jai Hind.